Well, with lots of rumors swirling around Manchester United that maybe the deal of Matheus Cunha might not go through because United have failed to agree on the payment terms. Remember, it was supposed to be a 3 installment payment for Matheus Cunha, I think in 2 years, but that really raised us because United, we are still negotiating for better terms at Wolverhampton Wanderers. And with Matheus Cunha having gone ahead, obviously given his go to the club of Manchester United, here we go, announced by Fabrizio Romano. We finally have something to say about you that Wolverhampton Wanderers have permitted Man United to proceed with the deal of Matheus Cunha on Matheus Cunha's side. And that means medical and all sorts of things that are supposed to be really agreed into the mix. Welcome to this channel. Fabrizio Romano and Jacob's been into the mix to obviously give us this exciting story of this evening as with the fans of Manchester United. So let's get well and let's get to this and see how things are really going to be panning out into the mix. Now, yesterday, Fabrizio Romano told us that Man United will pay 62.5 full package for Matheus Cunha by the end of 2027 as planned. Cunha said yes to Man United even before the UEFA Champions League finale. His contract is being checked by lawyers and it will be valid until 2030 plus option of 1 year. Story confirmed. Now, after this story was confirmed, then Jacobs Ben came in through and told us that Manchester United have made an approach to Wolverhampton Wanderers to try and pay Matheus Cunha release clause in 5 installments. Wolves have said no and are now waiting for Manchester United to trigger the clause. The terms require 3 payment of 20.8 million pounds over 2 years, the first of which is due on purchase and the other 2 at the end of 2025/2026 and 2026-2027. Wolves not prepared to negotiate. Cunha has already agreed a 5-year contract. As revealed, expectation remains a deal will be completed. And this story was put out by Jacobs Ben. That was today in the morning, that maybe the deal was not obviously going to happen because United are really calling in for a 5 installment payment and Wolverhampton Wanderers wanted a 3-year payment. That's why things really went on to that level. And we are like, the deal is happening, or it's not happening. So, as all went to that level, we really went ahead to see to it that more stories came through. And Jacobs Ben also went ahead, obviously, add on to that scary story that was aired in the morning. That can also reveal United immediately tried for 4 installments after seeing their request to pay in 5 rejected. Wolves have made it clear multiple times today that United must trigger the clause and are now waiting for this to happen. Deal not thought to be under any threat. So, the deal was not thought to be under any threat. But all what Wolverhampton Wanderers wanted was the 3 with the 3 installment payment. They never really wanted 5, and these are the problems that we as Manchester United are really encountering into what we are supposed to do, because as I tell you, a lot is really lacking in the way we negotiate deals, because Manchester United and a lot is really not really happening into our way. So United has to really improve onto how they do their business and really negotiate better. And I know that it is all about it's all about the incompetency that you're really having. And we reached a level when Christopher Vivel is the man responsible for really doing what he has supposed to do. Yet we know to it that the role was given to a man called what was that guy that was sacked, the sporting director of Manchester United that came in through from Newcastle and really got sacked. But Jacobs Ben went ahead to obviously confirm to us in the recent 1 hour that Manchester United have met the terms of Matheus Cunha's release clause and have been given permissions to finalize the transfer. So United have been given permission to finalize Matheus Cunha transfer. That is the big story that you can ever get right now from the likes of Jacobs Ben And David Austin has told us that Man United make contact with Wolverhampton to submit opening offer for Matheus Cunha. United asking to pay 62.5 release clause over 5 years, but Wolverhampton Wanderers expect 2 years as stated in contract. Personal terms already agreed for the 26-year-old. Move expected to happen. So, move expected to happen, and you see to it that he's really resonating exactly with what Jacobs Ben has gone ahead to let us know about this deal. That come in and do the needful. And what's the needful? It is simple. Manchester United has gone ahead to really understand that they've now been given permission after agreeing a 3 installment payment in 2 years for the £62.5 million. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also told us that no doubt since Saturday night, Matheus Cunha will be United player from Wolverhampton Wanderers for 62.5 release clause paid in installments. Verbal agreement done on Sunday and to be formally signed next week as always planned. Here we go, confirmed. That's what you're getting in through from Fabrizio Romano. So, United is pushing to get this deal of Matheus Cunha done and dusted next week. Why next week? Because Manchester United has finally noted the opening of the first transfer window, and that is happening on the 1st of June, and 1st of June is really going to be next week. So United is working tooth and nail to get this deal done and dusted, to see to it that he's one of the players they register and at least calm down the hearts of the fans of Man United, because the fans are really furious about what they're really hearing from the board, and demonstrations are really ongoing. So Cunha to Manchester United, good deal done, and I tell you, he's really going to be a very important player. And as we've always told you, the most important bid or the most important aspect about the signing of these players, a player like Cunha, is that United are taking long without a setting player from the Premier League, and I think the last time we signed players from the Premier League was with Eric Ten Hag. We brought in Mason Mount, not so, but Aiden Heaven has come in through, and then we've seen United going in for Matheus Cunha, and the list of more Premier League players that United are looking at continues to explode, because United also has to really pay. United is also vying for the signature of the following people: 1, Liam Delap; 2, the other one is apart from Liam Delap from Ipswich, Mbuemo is on the list. We are also eyeing a player called Ebelechi Eze, right? Is it Dibling? We are having like 6 players from the Premier League that we are really looking at to sign and really getting through the club of Manchester United. So it's really important that this time round United is eyeing to really get in more Premier League players, and that means we are so much inward looking than outward looking in here onto our beautiful channel that goes by the names of United Matters channel. So we wait and see how things really pan out. Cunha United have been given permission to really complete the deal of Matheus Cunha. Payment terms have been really agreed. That means a medical has to be scheduled, and we'll be letting you know when his medical is really happening at the club of Manchester United very, very, very soon. The club of Manchester United is in Malaysia, right? And they're really trying to do tours there. And Ruben Amorim has spouted fire to Alejandro Garnacho, and I think you've heard it very well, and we're here to really emphasize more to that, as we the people responsible for bringing you the news of Manchester United. Continue to subscribe, follow us on TikTok, United Matters channel. That's where you obviously find us as a club. As a team that really does things for the club of Manchester United. So guys, I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below. And to it that this is really one of the best deals that you'll ever get from the club of Manchester United, and getting in these signings early enough is really very, very, very impressive, because when you look at Manchester United and how our pre-season is beginning, I think around July we'll be playing our first game in the pre-season, you understand? And when you look at United, apart from these 2 games they are going to be playing in Malaysia and Hong Kong, right? We are officially kickstarting, our preseason as United plays Leeds on 19th July. Then we'll be playing West Ham on 27th July. We'll be playing Bournemouth 31st July. Then Everton 4th July and Fiorentina on 9th August. You understand? Those are the games that United are set to play so far. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know whether more will be added, but if at all more games get added, I'll let you know why and when will they be played. Your reactions to United permitted to accomplish Matheus Cunha deal are welcome in the comment section below. We out. Bye-bye.